Mornings in the countryside are always so peaceful, starting the day with a familiar, simple, but loving dish. Just a few simple ingredients are enough to create the flavor of a Vietnamese family meal.
The simple chicken eggs carry the sweet taste of the countryside.
The pork belly is cut into squares, just like the neatness of a home-cooked meal. The smoke from the wood stove reminds me of the old kitchen, where there is the smell of new rice. Boiled eggs are simple, but they are the soul of the familiar braised pork and egg dish. The cool water from the small stream seems to wash away fatigue, leaving only peace.
Một chút nước mắm thơm lừng, thêm ít hành tím, mặn mà hương vị tình quê.
A delicious dish always starts with the joy of cooking.
Sugar turns brown, like the color of ripe sunlight on a thatched roof. The meat touches the caramelized water, and the sizzling sound is heard, like the joyful cheers of a small kitchen. The familiar sound makes even those far from home miss home-cooked meals.
Adding sweet and fatty coconut water is like adding a little tenderness to the dish. Món thịt kho ngon cần phải nấu lửa nhỏ liu riu, giống như tình yêu cần thời gian để thấm đượm.
With each passing minute, the aroma of braised meat gradually spreads in the warm space.
Just enough to keep the natural sweetness.
The heat spreads, as if warming the whole rustic kitchen. The meat gradually turns to the color of cockroach wings, beautiful like the brown color of the earth.
The oil floats up, the fat glistens, promising a fragrant, fatty, well-rounded pot of stew.
The moment the pot lid is opened, always makes us excited, as if waiting for something wonderful.
Adding a drop of fish sauce adds a little more flavor of the countryside.
Gently stir so that the meat absorbs the spices, as if it were absorbing each memory.
The eggs are dropped in, lying together with the meat, like a family gathered around a dinner table.
And now, just waiting for the flavors to blend.
Silently boiling, like the gentle life in the countryside.
The flavor is stronger, the color is more harmonious, all thanks to patience. The red fire is not rushed, so the dish is rich. Skimming away the foam is like keeping the best thing.
The pot of stew looks simple, but it contains the soul of the Vietnamese people.
Add a little spicy pepper to make the meal more heartwarming. Just one taste and you know the dish is perfect.
Keeping the stew clear is like keeping your heart pure.
The meat is tender, the eggs are golden. Delicious in the most rustic way.
The smoke is billowing, but the attractiveness of the dish is still clearly visible.
The stew water thickens as if crystallized from so much patience and love for cooking. The light reflects on each piece of meat. beautiful, like a work of art.
Careful and gentle, because cooking is also a kind of love.
And here, the traditional braised pork and egg dish is ready for a warm meal. Just looking at it is delicious, enough to make people far from the kitchen want to cook again.
The meat is picked out piece by piece, carefully as if for the most beloved person. The yolk is beautiful, as if carrying the golden sunlight of the ripe rice fields.
Một ít hành lá, một ít tiêu, hoàn thành hương vị trọn vẹn. The fragrant, soft white rice is the foundation of a Vietnamese meal. A home-cooked meal is often simple, but always complete.
A cup of hot tea makes the meal more peaceful.
Just one bite is enough to express the taste of home. Xin mời mọi người thưởng thức món ăn ngon này.
The small bamboo house embraces the fullness of a simple meal.
Life here is slow, but still completely happy.
Peace sometimes comes from a simple meal.
The scent of rice mixed with the scent of tea warms the whole countryside afternoon.
The smoke rising retains the warmth of the kitchen.
The golden sunshine at the end of the day is like a thank you for the full meal.
The stream is not only cool, but also brings serenity.
Nồi đất được cất đi rồi, chờ một buổi nấu ăn yêu thương khác. Drying towels is as gentle as drying small joys.
Sitting and sipping a cup of tea. Let your soul settle down.
A hot cup of tea warms the sunset of my hometown. Ghi lại các món ăn cũng là lưu giữ những kỷ niệm đẹp của căn bếp. The afternoon sunlight seeped in, making everything strangely warm. Out there are rice fields, where the breath of the homeland is kept. The lingering aftertaste is like a reminder of simple happiness.
Vietnamese countryside, peaceful, prosperous, and full of love.
The stream flows day after day, nourishing the garden and the human soul.
Bamboo rustles in the wind, sounds like a village story passed down through generations.
The smoke from the kitchen always reminds me of the meals my mother cooked.
A new day will come, and the fire will continue.